On today's episode of Now Read This, we will be discussing the 1969 postmodern classic Slaughterhouse 5, or The Children's Crusade, A Duty Dance with Death by Kurt Vonnegut. Vonnegut was born in 1922 and passed away in 2007, having published 14 novels and 16 collections of short stories over the course of his life. His writing style is characterized by his use of black humor and satire. In his novels, Kurt Vonnegut blends elements of absurdity and science fiction with a straightforward conversational style and the likes of American greats such as Ernest Hemingway and Mark Twain. Vonnegut's sixth novel, Slaughterhouse 5, is almost unanimously considered to be one of his greatest works. The central plot point of the novel is the United States bombing of the German non-military city of Dresden, which Kurt Vonnegut witnessed firsthand as a soldier in World War II. The main protagonist of the novel, Billy Pilgrim, is a helpless, weak, and completely incompetent individual. He manages to be out of place and in the way everywhere he goes. Beyond this, Billy has become what Vonnegut calls unstuck in time. He experiences all the different fragments of his life in a jumbled up order, randomly skipping from one to the next. The novel chronicles the misadventures and blunders of Billy as he jumps uncontrollably from one part of his life to another. We spend most of the time with Billy during his years as a soldier, leading up to and immediately following the bombing of Dresden. Later in his life, Billy is abducted by an alien race known as the Slaughterhouse and kept in a zoo on their planet. They help Billy to appreciate how the human perception of time is actually quite limited. While humans view time as if they can only move forward and only look straight, the Slaughterhouse see time as one big mountain range of events. Rather than moving from birth to death along a straight line, the Slaughterhouse can see clearly that everything happens all at once and that we must simply choose what to focus on. All that will happen always has always happened, and there is no way to change that. Billy comes to adopt this view of life, finding that it helps explain the atrocities and absurdities he has experienced. Every time Billy sees someone dead or dying, he does as the Slaughterhouse would do and simply says, "So it goes," because he knows that while they may be in a sorry shape at the present, at another point in time, they are alive and well. Because of his fragmented style, Slaughterhouse 5 has a very loose plot, ending without much of a conclusion. However, Vonnegut uses this non-conclusion to bring all the fragments together thematically, making perhaps the most powerful and moving point of the novel. There are tons of reasons to check out Slaughterhouse 5. From a literary standpoint, it's a perfect place to start for those interested in postmodernism. Vonnegut employs many of traditional postmodernist techniques, such as use of an achronological timeline, the absence of a traditional plot, and ambiguous metaphors, but he does so in a way that's very approachable. Slaughterhouse 5 is a complex and powerful novel, but it never feels as difficult as other postmodern classics like Gravity's Rainbow or Catch-22. One of the main draws to Slaughterhouse 5 is that it's just really funny. Although there are some dark parts which are likely to induce a quiet whimper, there are plenty of laugh-out-loud moments. Because it's so funny and fast-paced, Slaughterhouse 5 is a sort of novel you can read through in just a few sittings. But don't be fooled, it will take multiple reads to fully appreciate. But Slaughterhouse 5 is more than just humor. While it's often called an anti-war novel, as a whole, Slaughterhouse 5 is as much about the absurdities of war as it is about the absurdities of being human. Though it's filled with time travel and aliens, Slaughterhouse 5 feels like an utterly human novel. Vonnegut perfectly captures the complex tapestry of human life. He's a master of inducing quick moments of catharsis alongside depictions of war, growing old, and the feeling of being utterly overwhelmed by the world. With Slaughterhouse 5, Kurt Vonnegut stares straight into the darkest recesses of the universe and manages to find beauty, humor, and reason to enjoy what we can of life.